And I was also privileged and fortunate that as a child, I had heroes and role models. And always ask yourself, as you're chasing your dream and building your life, who those heroes and role models are in your life. Who do you want to emulate? Who do you want to follow in their footsteps? Who do you want to walk like a giant? Now, I want to recommend the latest musical release by Neil Young. Neil Young just had a great year in 2012. He had a fantastic book, Waging Heavy Peace. He had a summer release of American classics called Americana with all kinds of wonderful songs on it, like This Land Is Your Land, Traveling On, Susanna, Tom Dooley, all the great traditional American songs that he put the Neil Young Crazy Horse touch to. But then in October, he came out with a fantastic new release, great fresh material, 2 CDs, 8 songs, and it's called Psychedelic Pill, which I recommend a daily consumption of the music. And so there's on these 8 songs, there's 4 anthems for all time. And in no particular order, except for the last one. There's Born in Ontario, Ramada Inn, For the Love of Man, and the one I want to speak about right now is the challenge to every one of these people in this room here today. Me included. The name of the song is Walk Like a Giant, which is Neil's challenge to us to stand tall and to be proud. Walk like a giant. And the lyrics go something like this. It breaks your heart to think how close we came. Think about how good it feels. I want to walk like a giant on the land. I don't want to float like a leaf in the stream. And so there was little Billy growing up in the 50s and 60s in San Diego with heroes in the sporting world, Bill Russell and Muhammad Ali, in the social and the political arena, Martin Luther King, Bobby Kennedy, Sargent Shriver, all people who stood for more than stuff, who stood for more than material accumulation and physical gratification. When I was 16, Martin Luther King and Bobby Kennedy were shot down, gunned down in front of us, in front of our own eyes, and the devastation that that caused to the world. People who stood tall for others, walking like giants themselves, gunned down because of what they believed in our country. I got to meet the other 3 heroes, Sargent Shriver, Bill Russell, and Muhammad Ali. We all became friends over the course of my life. And the fantastic thing about it was that as a young child, as much as I emulated them, as much as I idolized and canonized them, when I got to meet them as people, they were better. They were better and nicer and kinder and smarter than I ever could have visualized. And when